Alright, I'm back again. Figured I'd go ahead and do at least one more video today. The other day I was showing some Incredible Hulks I'd picked up and talking about some of the McFarlane issues that I had sold off years ago, and trying to find some of those. And the shop that I typically go to got in, I think I've talked about it before, they got in over 10,000 comic books they bought in some huge sale. I don't know if they bought out an old comic shop or what they did, but anyway, they've been going through and pricing them, putting some in their dollar and their 50-cent bins. So I went to some of the dollar bins, and lo and behold, here's some of those Incredible Hulks in there. So issue 330, 331, 336, which is the X Factor there. Issue 337. Then I also found this. So World War Hulk, issue 5. I saw Rick's Geeking it. Got all these the other day, or was talking about them the other day. I've never read them. I found them at $500 bin, so if I can pick up the rest, cheap, or find them cheap, then I'll read that, see how that is. It looks really cool. The art on it looks nice. And then I found this Punisher versus Batman. It's pretty neat. And then, of course, I can't do a video without showing an actual Batman, and I found this one. If you can see maybe the Batman on there, and the imprint's all black. This is issue 515 of Batman. Really neat. Then I was looking through, saw Amazing Spiderman. I didn't think I had. I've got about 150, maybe 200 Amazing Spider-Man issues between issue number 40 and about 380 that I collected whenever I was a kid. And I still need to make some videos of those, let you guys see what I got. I was thinking about selling them. Thinking about, hey, do I want to keep them? What do I want to do with these Amazing Spider-Man? I haven't read them since the 90s. So I saw this one. I knew I didn't have it. I had everything around it. So that was issue 268. It was $1. I was like, hey, I'll go ahead and grab it. And then somebody made a mistake and put this one in a dollar bin. This is issue 302 of the McFarlane run of Amazing Spider-Man. This is right around the time when I got into Amazing Spider-Man. I got into it probably in like the 280s, somewhere around there is when I started reading Amazing Spider-Man and this McFarlane run. I really remember when McFarlane started doing the artwork for Amazing Spider-Man, and that's when I was just like full force in Amazing Spider-Man when I was younger and getting everything I could of it. And he really probably had a big, his artwork had a big impact on me. That's why I probably started collecting comics when I was a kid. So that was really cool for me to find, especially for $1. So when I was finding those Amazing Spider-Mans, I was seeing some other ones that are more recent, and I thought, well, hey, you know what? I'm going to pick up a run and get a story arc, a good story, read it, see what I think of it, and maybe I'll go ahead and start collecting some Spider-Man comic books again. So I heard some people talking about this Ends of the Earth thing that's been going on lately, and a lot of your guys' reviews. Not very many good reviews on it, kind of mixed. But everybody always talked about Spider Island being good from before. So I found the Spider Island run. Starts it off. This is issue 667. I guess 66 is a prelude to it, but I didn't know that until I got this. But anyway, so I got this from 667. 668. And I started reading this last night. I was a little bit put off by the artwork at first. It was very, I guess, cartoonish. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the artwork. It was, I guess, it's so much more different than what I was used to. Romita and McFarlane and that older Spider-Man artwork that I was used to, and I guess that was kind of what I was looking for. But the story was really. I started to get into it. It was so much going on in the Spider Island. Here's issue 669. They basically everybody gets Spider-Man's powers. They had the Jackal has turned loose along with I can't remember the villain's name, Queen Spider, something like that. She the Jackal set loose this bug that turned or gave everybody Spider-Man's powers, and so everybody's running around with Spider-Man's powers, and his girlfriend Carly, I think her name is, yeah, it was Carly. And this, she has it. She's a cop, so they're running around, and the criminals have this power too. So they kind of Peter Parker, can go on TV at this point, or I guess he goes on the internet. It's like, hey, all the good people out there in New York, let's fight off these criminals who have these spider powers because we have them too. Let's do our duty to New York City. And he does it as Peter Parker because everybody has the powers, so nobody realizes that he's the real Spider-Man. Here's issue 670, and I do like this with J. Jonah Jameson on the cover, and he ends up with some of Spider-Man's powers too. It's kind of weird. So they're fighting off the criminals, and you get like the Avengers are involved, and you've got Hulk, and just all these Marvel Universe characters are trying to help New York City. They basically quarantined it because they don't want this virus to spread to any other parts of the world, because we come to find out the Fantastic Four are involved in this too. They find out that it'll also mutate people into basically spiders, and this is not a good thing. Like, it starts off with Spider-Man's powers, but then it turns into a giant spider, which I don't think anybody wants. So they're trying to find a way to cure it, and all this stuff's going on. Mary Jane Watson, MJ, she doesn't get the powers until really late on. This is a cover. I'll throw on it. It's pretty hot. So come to find out she was kind of immune, I guess, because she dated Peter for so long, and they keep making a joke because they shared the same toothbrush a lot. Anyway, by the end of this, of course, Spider-Man saves New York City and saves millions of people, and Madam Web is in it a lot, and she's talking about the very end, sorry for your loss. And I think that's maybe some of the stuff you guys have been talking about in M's birth. Maybe that's what she was talking about. Whoever he's lost is in there. Here's issue 672. Pretty cool cover. And as the story went on, like, this art style kind of grew on me, and the story really grew on me. And I, by the time I got to this issue 673, I decided that I really liked Amazing Spider-Man again. And it's something that maybe just wasn't part of my childhood. Maybe it is something that I'm interested in picking up again. So I know they've got a lot of these issues around this run, which is, I guess, not that long ago. I'm not sure exactly what issue it's on now. 688, 689, I'm thinking is where Amazing Spider-Man's at right now. So maybe I'll start picking some of those up and trying to complete some of my runs that I have in the older books. We'll see. I've got my hands full with Batman and Hulk right now, trying to complete some of that. But I think I want to make a little bit of room for the Amazing Spider-Man. So there's a haul, and me and a little bit of a rant about Amazing Spider-Man, and why I will be picking up his books now, adding him to the full list. So As of the month of July, I finally have a couple of Marvel books. I've subscribed to 24 different books right now, and of those now I finally have 2 Marvel books. I hadn't had any Marvel books until starting this month, so I have Daredevil and Amazing Spider-Man will be on my full list. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like, dislike, whatever. Keep watching the videos, and thanks for watching.